So, the worst board gamer I've ever gamed with in 16 years of playing modern board games. I met Y at a meetup for heavy Euros and war games, which is basically more complex games. And if I remember correctly, me and a few people were sitting around chatting, and then he comes over and he's like, do you want to try this game? It's called CO2. And then we're like, oh, thank you very much. So he tables the game, sets up the game very quickly, and then he starts explaining the game. Now, as a person who has taught games for a living also, let me tell you, it's usually better to go to a structure, right? Like start of turn, mid-turn, and end of turn. Not like that is how he taught. He basically goes like, okay, you come here, get this resource, come here, get this resource. You want to play card, come here. You want to get card, you come here. But if you suddenly need one resource of any type, remember, just come here. Basically, it's all over the place. And at the end, of course, no one knows what's happening. And when he says, okay, good, you all understand? Then we are like asking a lot of questions. And every time he finishes a question, he'll go like, can we start? At some point, I just go, I guess we just figure the game out as we go. He's like, okay, good. He starts. He then proceeds to destroy us in the game. And you know what? I'm not against that. Because I also feel when you play a game, I'll be insulted if you basically let me win as a new gamer. But I tend to feel that probably you want to try maybe not the optimal strategy, try another strategy. But fine, if he wants to go all out, okay, go ahead. Nothing wrong with that. But he also manipulates. Because he knows the game the most, right? Example, he needs cards. And if someone puts their marker there and go like, oh, I want to go take cards. He will go, oh no, you shouldn't take cards. You should come here, get the resources, because later get the card, then it's more likely you can do it. Then we, of course, will go like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, so you go with it. Then funny enough, when it comes to his turn, he will go to that spot. So this goes on, and then we finish the game really fast. Games like this tend to take 1 to 2 hours, right? We finish in about probably 40 minutes. And of course, his score is amazingly high compared to us. And then he still has the goal at the end of the game to go like, oh, if you come here, you could stop me. Alright, then he goes like, hey, you guys want to do it again? And all of us instantly lean back, and I take the chance to stand up and go like, I think I'm going to check out that game. And everybody leaves the game very fast. Unfortunately, in the weeks to come, due to timing, because I tend to be way more early and he also tends to be early, we end up at the same table. And I'm really starting to not like playing with him for all these habits. This leads to a situation in the 24-hour gaming session. Basically, the store will stay open and we have a 24-hour session we can game. Near the way past midnight period, there's only about 1 or 2 tables left and I'm at his table. And we are playing Kemet First Edition. So this game, at some point, you need to attack players for points. And one of these gamers tend to be a bit more introverted and very meek. So that guy, he goes like, I attack Y. And before he even puts his miniature down, Y goes at him. He's like, why are you attacking me? That's so stupid. I know I have the most points, but you know I'm going to lose the point because they're going to attack me. And then now you do this, later he will win. Like, why are you doing something so stupid? I remember he kept saying the word stupid. Kept going at the guy. Then the guy's like, And I basically look at that guy and I go, hey, if you attack, it makes sense, okay? Don't listen to him. You can do anything. It's your move and it makes sense. You want to attack, just attack. And then Y comes at me and so he says like, no, you know, like if you attack me, that doesn't make any sense. Because if you do this, long story short, we go back and forth. And at the end, the meat guy just goes like, it's okay, I don't attack. I just come here to get this resource. And because he wants him to lock it down, Y goes like, yes, correct. You see, you come here, you get this resource, then next time you can use my, why attack me? That's so stupid. And of course, at the end, I think he wins. Because I'm basically checked out at this point. So, that is it for today's video. I'll tell you next time how this guy manages to play basically 5 other people's hands in a game and how he became the first person I told in a board game session, I don't want to game with you anymore. So if you want to hear that, come back next time. Thank you very much. Till next word.